Yo, special announcement before you guys get into the video of Be the Beast Part 3. I just want to thank you guys for 100 subscribers. So, basically, this is the 100 subscriber special Be the Beast episode 3. Yo, this is my favorite so far. As you can see, it's my longest video out so far, like currently. You know what I mean? But yeah, as I want to say, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. This is my 100 subscriber special. I just want to say thank you guys. I love you guys. I'm glad that I could provide value to 100 people so far. And I'm here always. Peace. Hopefully you guys seen the shorts. If not, I'll put it up on screen. I haven't posted for a while. Feels like I've been battling myself. I've been smoking way too much. I've been drinking way too much. I've been going out way too much. And that's something I should stop. But it feels like I'm battling myself. I'm choosing comfort over growth. And to become the person that I want to become, I can't choose comfort over growth. That's why I haven't been posting much. Like, whole of this week, last week basically at this point, I failed pretty much 6 out of 7 days, which is the first since basically tracking my days. Bro, like, it's hard. You're trying to stay on the path, but at the same time, like, everything's pulling you off, and it feels like I'm fighting myself internally. Like, I know the good thing to do, but at the same time I keep choosing the bad. So yeah, and I'm not even stressed, to tell you the honest truth. It's just I'm tired. I'm tired of doing the right thing. I know progress is making, but it's so slow. I feel like doing a fast, bro. Like, I fast from everything. I fast from music. I fast from food. I fast from smoking. I fast from drinking. Like, just go on a cleansing fast. I've done it before. I did it last year. I used to fast every Monday. And I remember I went 40 days without going on social media because I just wanted to take away myself from everything. So I fasted from social media. I also fasted from music for a short time, and I love music, so I feel like I'm gonna do a fast from everything. Just try to get back connected with God, because I feel like I'm slowly drifting away from that part. Not even slowly drifting, it's like I'm leaping, I'm jumping, one of those Hulk jumps off of the path. And I'm just hoping that this fast can bring me back. I can call it like Be the Beast episode 3. Kind of just help me get back to the person who I'm supposed to be, you know what I mean? Because honestly, it's like I keep hearing people say, like, yo, when you know you have the Spirit of God, or the Holy Spirit within you, is when you know, when you feel like repenting about the bad stuff you do. So he's still a part of me. I haven't lost the connection as yet, and instead of keep on going on this path and eventually losing the Spirit, why not change and go back on the path that God has ordained for me to be, and retain the Spirit and grow alongside him, grow to be more connected to him and become better. So that's what I want to do. I'm gonna track my days. So go for a week first, or go for 3 days first, then try to see if I can go for a week and just see how it goes. Be the Beasts are usually like a week of me documenting my life. So that's it. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna get any gym videos, because like, I feel like just stop going to the gym. Like, I lost passion for the gym now, and I don't know how to help it. Let me go in the light. I don't know how to help it. So I'm at work right now. You can see my logo. I probably shouldn't have done that anyways, but I've lost passion for work, I've lost passion to go to the gym. It just feels like a drag, like I'm forcing myself just to go on. normally what I do when I feel a certain way is feel like I isolate myself, but now it feels like I cannot isolate from anything. So I have to face this head on. But yo, that's the video. To the next scene. So it's the first day of the fast. I woke up a while ago. I was having a conversation with my mom. Rain's falling outside. Anyways, I'm gonna go up, drink some tea, come down, and see if I can do any work, because I just feel lazy. Which, come on, bro. Need to get the work done. To become the best, you have to do what is required. You have to do more than what is required to get back more than what is to get back. To get exceptional result, you have to do exceptional amount of work. So yeah, I'm gonna go up, drink some tea, probably take some vitamin, and just upload episode 2 of Be the Beast, and yeah, follow through. So the vitamins that I take is vitamin D3. Next one is ashwagandha. And last, but certainly least, just cod liver oil, fish oil, doesn't matter. I call it fish oil because of my roots, fish oil. And so this is omega-3, 200 capsule. Yeah, that's all I take, bro. I'm gonna give you some clip of me taking them, like, show. That's weird. Yo, not because I feel lazy and I don't want to do the work doesn't mean I shouldn't do the work. Plus, they called me into work earlier today, like half an hour earlier, so it's currently 3:19. I start working at 5. I'm supposed to work at 5. So I should start getting ready, leave to get there by 4:30. And yo, I'm hungry. I feel like I could eat some food right now, but can't speak about that because I'm on the fast right now. I haven't even told anyone because I'm not seeking their validation. When you're on a fast, you shouldn't tell people that you're on a fast. You're basically being like a Pharisee. So hopefully I'm not trying to be like a Pharisee, or hopefully God doesn't see me as a Pharisee talking to you guys, the camera, about being on a fast. But yeah, still gotta show up. I don't want to do the work. I don't feel like doing anything. I feel like just wasting away and just go to work after. But you know, work has to be done. So I'm gonna do some core exercise. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then probably read. Yeah. Once we get the pussy now, early we got spin a block, drop the motor bed, my tiny like an idiot. Body me, down the flat too. Running Lamborghini and I like the book. Everything expensive, warrant, I make all your warrant, I make it extended. Pour up, you don't wanna party, I'm up, what's going on? Don't get stressed, I want fight at the fight, carol still I show love. Brain I lose my phone, cause I want wine, can't buy 5 nights. Smoke the positive, we do what that not highlights. Could all of that with them, I worry over my life. Don't worry about the wrong things, we kill them, I try right. It's what it is, when I give a fuck, I wanna care, I would have missed. Sweet them, Lord, fuck me, I for blended with the mates. They tag the baddest crew in the biz, and I see how we live.
but she never ready. Money in every pocket. Chance five in a
Yo, that's it. I'ma see if I could do some reading now. It's currently 3:28. Yeah, just keep forcing myself to do stuff and see. But yeah, that's it, nigga. For each different book I read, I use a different set of highlighters. So for this book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, I use a yellow, a pink, and an orange. So the pink is for stuff that is interesting. The orange is for, say, words I want the meaning of, and the yellow is something I can explain in my own words. So I just used the yellow, and it was chapter 7, An Easy Way to Become a Good Conversationalist. And it starts off like this. I highlight everything here. If you want people to avoid you, laugh at you behind your back, or quietly slip away whenever you enter a room, there is a very simple formula. Talk endlessly about yourself. Speak of your own experiences, your own opinions, and your own achievements. Never give anyone else a chance to speak, and never show any real interest in what they have to say. That approach will guarantee loneliness. So a way I can explain this to myself is, or for someone else who's reading this, give me a moment, think. So engage in a conversation back and forth. Compliment the person on their achievement. Let them talk more about themselves so that you're able to learn more about them, and so that they can believe that you're a very good listener. So you're a very good listener and a very good conversationist, because they're only talking about themselves and you're reciprocating. But don't really drop any fake compliments. Yeah, something like that. When I got the idea first, it was way better in my head. So whenever I write it out, it's gonna be way better. But that was just a way for me to like give you guys the opinion. But yeah, the reason why I told you about these is I do it for all of my other books that I read, and you guys are gonna see me swapping through markers. So yeah, for this book, From Trashman to Cashman, see all the highlighted page. I used yellow here as words I want the meaning of. I use the orange as interesting, and let me find a blue. Okay, here's one. I use blue as stuff to explain. But yeah, that's it. See, what I like about growth books is that they help you, bro. Like, they give you so much more knowledge. When it comes on to fantasy book, now it fantasy books like craves your appetite, but growth book, you're reading them to grow. They enhance you, dog. Cause yo, bro, look at this. You saw how much part I highlighted, and there could have been so much more I did, but I'm like, nah, just do the one that's caught your eyes. Do the one that you like. Yo, I love books like these, dog. Yo, that was a fantastic read. I actually felt good after reading that. So I'm gonna take a shower and leave because it's currently 3:49, 3:50 right now. And I have like say 40 minutes to get there. So yeah, I'm just walking like 10 minutes. But yeah, that's it for this half of the video. Yo, dog, I'm tired, bro. Like, every time I make progress, I sabotage myself and I fall back and I feel bad about it. Like, yo, today was a guarantee hit. Today would be a pass. And I ended up smoking. So, once I smoke, that's guaranteed failure. No matter how much stuff I did, that's a failure. I know I feel bad about that. I feel bad about that because I'm like, yo, why did you ended up smoking? You didn't have to. Like the whole day I was tempted, dog. And it's not just smoking, it's like everything else I was tempted with. And I still failed. I fall back on my flesh. I fall back into my flesh and let my flesh win. Woke up, got to work, fasted from, I woke up from after I eat last night all the way till 7. And I was tempted. I remember as soon as I walked into work, I'm thinking about food. I remember taking up a bacon and putting it in my mouth, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? So I spit it out. Or I took it out and throw it in the garbage bin. And like the whole day I was thinking about food. And like shortly before 7, like half an hour before 7, whatever I was listening to just cut off. So I switched back to listening to the Bible verse. And then right before it hit 7 o'clock, the Bible verse just stopped playing. I don't know what went wrong with my earbuds. And finally, as it hit 7 o'clock, I said a quick prayer. I just grabbed a snack and eat. But I commit to that. I committed to do the work, and I still end up failing. I still sabotage myself and failed. And now, yo, I feel bad about that, dog. Like genuinely, feels like I'm fighting myself, dog. I'm fighting myself, and I hate it. I hate that I know the right thing to do, and I still end up doing the wrong things, the bad things. And then I criticize myself for that because, yo, I know right from wrong and I still commit the wrong. Yo, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. It's hard. It's genuinely hard to stay on the righteous path, to not commit to the world, because like everything in the world is like focused on you to like keep you occupied, keep you distracted from everything. Like so much fun, like you don't want to stay on the righteous path. And I know the difference, bro. I know right from wrong. And the thing is, I commit to doing the right, but I still ended up doing the wrong. I still end up doing the wrong. And then I criticize myself. I fight myself. I complain about, yo, me not doing the right thing. Me switching back to the wrong. Bro, like, I can't, dog. Like, I know I shouldn't be saying, yo, I can't. But it's just, dog, like, I feel defeated, dog. I genuinely feel defeated. This is what I like. I just walk inside, bro. I just got in. One of the ways I said one of the ways I've been tempted today is 2 of my friends were today. 2 female friends. These are girls I go out with, or I used to go out with regular. So both of them work today. Both of them were going out. And one of them, we're not together. And she loves attention. And I don't really give them that much. Or I'm just a person who likes to keep to myself. And she likes when I slap her on her ass. She basically started this thing where, yo, I need to slap her on her ass. She's been tempting me to do that the whole night. I just don't feel like doing it, bro. The other one left, came back there, dressed up, and I saw her. She thought I was gonna come out with them. I wasn't. Next girl's there who's, we've been exchanging looks back and forth, but honestly, she's one of them Jezebel spirit, which, yo, honestly, most of the girls I hang out with are Jezebel spirits. That's why I don't date people that I hang out with. She was inviting me out, And I'm like, yo, if I go, I have nowhere to stay. Cause my house have alarm. My dad has an alarm, so either I would stay at one of their house or I would call whenever and be like, oh, I'm just coming in. I'm not doing that, bro. Like the whole night I was tempted and I still fail, and I fail, it killed my mood. It killed my productivity. It killed my momentum. But yo, I just need to buckle up. I just need to focus back. Today was a failure. Don't make the other days be failure. I'm gonna be tempted. I'm going to be trial. I'm gonna face trials. I just need to focus back. Yeah, not because God knew I was gonna fail or this and that. Yeah, I still tried, but I'm not trying to make it seem like, yo, oh, because I tried to succeed, that all is forgiven. Nah, bro. It's not all forgiven. Yeah, I tried and I failed. Try again until you succeed. Don't let this failure keep you down for long. Don't let this one failure hold you down. I need to make a video on that. Don't let this one failure stop you from completing all the other actions, because the work still needs to be done. First, I've been eating, yo, bro. I woke up this morning, I was tempted with food. I think it was fried dumpling and cabbage was on the microwave. This was for me. Banana on the fridge top, right? Banana. And then on the stove was hot dog. Not one of them small flimsy hot dog, you know, the big ones. Yo. And so I was like, yo. And I just cut it up. I made a sandwich and I dropped it in my bag. Like, here's a sandwich, half eaten sandwich. I took a bite out of this and yo, I was gonna warm up the sandwich. And I tried the franks in it, or the sausage, the frankfurt. Yo, it doesn't matter. And it wasn't even bad, so I'm like, yo, let me eat this now. I have a spin dip in my bag. Bro, like, I ate this sandwich and my belly just started grumbling. But I'm not going to let this failure of a day stop me from completing all the other days. I failed I failed 6 out of 7 days last week. Now, for June, I think I'm 7 days fail or 8 days fail and 6 days win. That's bad, bro. That's terrible. Yeah, it's not the first time that I have more failure days than win days. But I think at the end of the month, I've never had more failures than wins. And that means, yo, I need to buckle down. I only have a certain amount of days. It's the 13th or it's the 15th, I think, because it's after 12 now. I need to complete each and every other day. It's currently Monday now. It's 108. It's currently Monday now. Bro, I'm not even gonna think about all the actions I did to help me pass. I'm not gonna think about the failure. I'm only focusing on what is left to be done. Go to my bed, wake up and continue the fast tomorrow. Yeah, the fast was a succession. The fasting away from food was a succession. But fasting from smoking was a failure. Fasting from music is still going on right now. Just keep up the work, dog. If you can avoid drinking alcohol this week, don't drink any. That's it. Wait, I only work one day at the other workplace. Yeah, see, I'm a give a different perspective now. I think the woman at that workplace want to get me out because it's easier or it's cheaper to have the person quit than you fire them. Because when they quit, you don't have to pay them anything. When you fire them, you have to discompensate them. That's what I think. I'm not really sure. So like last week I got 2 days. This week I got 1 day. Yo, honestly, I ain't even complaining, dog. I'm just saying, yo, once I buy my car, I'm gone, dog. Like, I'm leaving that. Yeah, the car, that workplace helped me to buy my first car. And you definitely know that's gonna be a vlog on its own. That's gonna be a part of B2B series. And the next thing, like, look how everything comes together. That needs to be a video too. Look how everything just come together, dog. I started the two work. Matter of fact, let me go back. I remember when I used to go to work early in the morning, and I used to have, sorry, I used to have to get my siblings ready, and that used to piss me off because like some of the days I had to bring them to school early. Yo, what kind of voice was that? Yeah, I had to bring them to school early. Meanwhile, I had to rush to get to work. And then their grandparents came in, and I didn't have to do anything. I got more time to focus back on myself, because if I still had to do that, I couldn't have done most of the stuff that I do now. Like, imagine, like, the two works, this, that, yo. Like, some days I start at 8 o'clock. If, but start at 8 o'clock, I have to leave out here by 5. If I still had to get them ready to go to school, I couldn't do that. Because by the time they have to reach to school, around 8:40, I've been working for like 40 minutes already. So that couldn't work. Everything come together nicely, dog. And then look at it now. I didn't pay my taxes for years, and when I finally paid it, I got so much money from the government. And yeah, God, why you doing this? Why you doing this, Father? Like, the love, like, this man is a master weaver. I don't remember where I get that from, but I think it's like Greek mythology, like, you have the weavers. But yo, God is a weaver of fate and destiny, bro. Like, everything he does come together. Or yo, you might think you do something and it has nothing to do, but it's all a part of God's plan. Like, yo, some of the stuff I see God do is such amazement, dog. It's so amazing. Like, yeah, look, in the moment I was down on myself. Look, and as soon as I started talking about God and his creativity, it just made me feel better. Like, I'm inspired, I'm happy, dog. God is such a miracle. Or the things that God do, we can't comprehend most of the times. Like, bro, if you look over, yo, before we even get into that, let me finish my statement. If you look over your life and see some of the stuff that God has done, it's, yo, amazing. Yo, I remember, I left the job, I started doing sales. Didn't like sales. I quit after about 2 days. I didn't pass a week. I was walking for hours, and then I stopped working altogether. And I was going to the gym one day, and one of the girls I used to work with work at the same place I work. And she's like, she called my phone or she texted my phone. She's like, "Is you that walking past?" I'm like, "Yeah." "How you see me?" She's like, "Oh, come work here." I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, "Oh, nah, I'm not gonna do that." This is what I was saying to everyone else. I'm like, "Yo, I just left a cooking job. I'm not going back to a cooking job." And it got to a point where this is when I still was going to the army. But my thing was moving so slow. My document was moving so slow. So I hit her up one day. I'm like, "Yo, you guys still need a worker?" And she's like, "Yeah. Coming for an interview, coming with your papers and this and that." I went in the day, bro. And then I had like this epiphany or whatever you call it. I don't know the meaning of that word. I had like this thing. I'm like, "Yo," I was talking to Chat GPT. I'm like, "Yo, like, all of this just come together so good. Like, was this because of me or was it because of God?" And ChatGPT is saying like, "Oh, you might do this." I don't even remember, dog. But I think it was like, "Oh, some of the things we do, it was all because of God," or something like that. Or it was saying like, "Oh, I don't know." I think it was saying some blasphemy thing. I'm like, shit, whatever. Or I think I was like, "Yo, what if it wasn't God interference? It was just me doing the work." I don't even remember, dog. I've fight with my faith so many times. I battle with my faith so many times. Like, I'll be like, "Yo, God, you didn't help me to do this." Or I'll be like, yo, am I even worthy of this? I'm like, yo, God, are you there? Sometimes I'll be like, God, I know you're there. But it's like, I can't handle this. But it's all God's doing. He's making you stronger. Yo, I can vouch for that, dog. Like, yo, looking back on who I was, dog. Like, I used to pray for chances with girls. I know it's like girls throwing themselves at me, and I'm like, like thinking about it, dog. Thinking about having relationship with certain girls just turned me off, dog. Like genuinely turned me off. And like back when I was younger and I was insecure, I used to pray for chances like that, dog. It's the growth. That's love, dog. That's growth. Like, bro, I used to be so afraid of having conversation with certain girls. Now it's like, you good? Why pre mama? Why pre mama? What you say? It's like I'm not afraid to have a conversation because like yo deep down it's like I'm not looking for anything with you. So give you a story. Last week I was out Wednesday, went to one of the usual bars. Saw this girl looking at me. So I didn't want anything. I didn't even want an next drink. I went to the bar, I saw her, I'm like, yo, come here. And we just started talking. I got her a snap. She was 19, so I know it wasn't anything. She was white too. She was skinny. She was cute though. I'm 22, so I'm just saying my age, because I know some people might. No, I'm just 22, and I don't talk to younger girls. So this was just feeding my ego, and I got her snap. We snapped for the night. I woke up. I was kind of hoping she texts me. She unfriended me. So I'm like, word to my mama. So I unfriended her about dog. Grab that. I think I went out Thursday again. I was out. I was outside looking for one of my friends, one of the other girls. And I saw this black girl. I'm like, yo, you good? She's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, you want to smoke? She's like, no. She's like, you do blows. If you don't know, blows mean nose. I'm like, nah, I don't do that stuff. Don't, you know what? Don't do that either, bro. I don't do stuff like those because I don't know what that will have on my mental. I used to smoke weed and that used to mess with my anxiety. And I'm like, yo, I'm not doing anything else because I don't know what that will do to me. I'm not touching psychedelics either because, when I was insecure, dog, like being on psychedelics out of my mind, having no control of myself, I'm still afraid of that, like having no control over myself. I don't want to experience that. That's why whenever I'm drunk, I'm way too self-conscious because I'm like, don't do any dumb shit. When I'm high, I try not to do any dumb shit. I stick to myself. Like, I'll be like, even Friday, I went out with my friends, hit the vape, I was high. No, the reason I'm laughing now is because I was there, we were watching Dead Meat. Put on the Leprechaun movie. James doing the Leprechaun kill count. Until the man see the other two man were enjoying this, so one of them said change it. I looked at the times after 10, my bank card wasn't working. So I'm like, yo, I'm leaving. I took the bus home. On the bus, I felt sober, bro. And when I got home and I started eating food, the way how I was dealing with the food, I'm like, yo, calm down. It's not that I was like, it's just like from my perspective, it felt like I was just eating like all over the place. And I'm like, yo, calm down. Finish. I was eating pasta with I like eating like bread with my pasta. So I washed my plate out. I came down. I was starving, and I was editing a video, bro. And I had the dead meat on. When I say dead meat, I had the leprechaun kill count on. And I remember when I just broke out laughing once. I'm like, yo, calm down. Which I just break out laughing. Like I laugh at myself. I laugh with myself. If you don't know, by laughing with yourself, it's like having fun with yourself, dog. But yeah, I don't do anything other than weed. weed is the strongest thing I've ever done, and I'm not passing that. Like, I'm not doing anything other than that. Word on my life. I don't know what that will do me. I don't know why anything else will do me, and I don't want to find out. I've had people try to give me mushroom. I've had people try to give me coke, and I'm like, yo, no, I ain't into that. I stick to what I stick to. If it's not cigarette or a vape or weed, I ain't doing anything else, and I don't want to keep doing those. But yo, this has been going on for 17 minutes at this point. I want to finish this. I want to go up and I want to eat some food. But yo, that is it. Don't let one failure stop you from completing every other thing. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm fiending to listen to some music, dog. Like, yo, songs been playing in my head all day, bruh. But I'm like, yo, nah, I'm not gonna listen to music. One thing I'm excited for though, tonight's Sunday. You know what tomorrow is? Monday. So you know what that means? Stock market opens tomorrow, my G. Yeah, I'm gonna drop our bills in that. Although I only have US stocks now and $100 Canadian can't, you know. Like, bro, how do you have money in your account but you're broke? Bro, I have over 600 and odd dollars in my account because it drops down. But I'm broke. I can't buy no stock, dog. Yo, how come you have six bills in your account but you're broke? Anyways, yo, stock markets open tomorrow. I'm excited about that, bro. Like, thinking about it. Like, bro, you know the excitement I feel for the stock market now, dog. Anyways, yo, that's it. So I just finished saying my prayers to go to bed, and meanwhile I was saying the prayer, it was basically like as soon as I started saying it, I was like, God, thank you for giving me another chance. And then I basically started reflecting and thanking him for all the blessings I had. I'm like, yo, I'm not wheelchair bound. I'm able to walk. I'm able to speak. I can move my hands. Bro, I'm blessed, dog. Yo, I've never faced certain things that other people face. I've never faced a certain level of racism or discrimination. Um, I've never been handicapped or disabled. Bro, I don't know how that feels, and I don't want to experience it. And I thank God because, yo, like, most of the struggles that I talk about, dog, or I face, yo, people are facing worse than me, dog. And they can show up and remain strong each and every day. I shouldn't be complaining, dog. I'm gifted and blessed. Bro, yo, I'm grateful, dog. Cause, yo, I could have been worse off. I could have been worse than who I am. Like, yeah, I face my depression, I face my loneliness, I face all of this stuff, but those could have been 10 times worse. And I am grateful, bro. I'm grateful that, yo, I was able to overcome so much stuff in my life. I'm grateful that, yo, God put people in my life who I could learn from. I'm grateful that God is making me into a person who can help others. Bro, yo, as much as I might complain and say this and say that, bro, I'm grateful, dog. I shouldn't be worrying about anything. I shouldn't be complaining about anything because I could have it worse than I do now. Bro, I'm not speaking on anyone else. I'm speaking on myself. Yo, that, bro, like how my heart feels right now, bro. Like, knowing that I could have been worse off. Yeah, I feel happy, yes, but at the same time, I also feel sad because I'm like, yo, I face certain things in my life, but people face worse than me. And those people are able to show up over and over and put in the work. Yo, those people are strong. mentally and physically. Some people aren't able to walk, but they still show up and do the work. I'm grateful, dog. Thank you, Father. Like, yo, Be the Beast one was just. I don't know what you say, dog. I don't even know what to say. Like, I like being vulnerable. I like showing all these parts of me. I want that, in the future, someone can look back on all of these and say, yo, I inspired them in a different way because I was able to capture each and every moment of my life. Bro, there's been times I want to give up. There's been times I actually gave up. I remember one time I was on the floor crying in my room, dog. Be like, yo, come like God's not here. And seeing that I overcome that and I'm here where I am right now, dog, I'm grateful. Because a lot of people aren't able to stand back up on their feet when they feel like God has abandoned them. A lot of people just give up on God because they don't feel like He's around. But I am grateful, dog. I'm grateful that He has given me countless chances over and over. Each and every day is another chance. Each and every hour, each and every minute is another chance, dog. And I'm grateful for that, bro. I'm grateful that I have lived 22 years. I'm grateful that I've made mistakes, but I'm able to learn from it. I'm grateful that I have people in my life who I can count and people in my life who is there for me, dog. Yo, I'm grateful that I have my brother in my life. And yo, when I say brother, it's not that I don't like my younger brothers or anything like that. Like my older brother, shout out to another, dog. Like the relationship me and him used to have when we were younger, used to fight constantly. And like, no, bro, I love that brother. Me love that man. Me love my brother, dog. And I am grateful that he's in my life. I'm grateful that I have my mother, bro. Yo, a lot of people don't have a brother. A lot of people don't have a mother. And I have both of them. I grew up with both of them, dog. I'm grateful for that. I'm blessed, bro. Thank you for listening to me. For good night. I'm finally home. I'm playing. I did come in, take my camera out my bag, set it up and go back out. But I didn't go to the gym today, so I might do some exercise at home. I'm gonna do some leg focus exercise. What else? I brought my camera to record to the gym because my plan was to go to the gym, but I didn't think about it wisely because I wore my Air Force and I wasn't gonna train in my Air Force and the shoes that I work in. I'm like, yo, I could, but also I just don't feel like. And then our next problem that came about was my phone is running out of storage. I haven't posted any shorts today because I can't screen record, and the app that I use, I offload the editing app, I offload it. So me going back to kind of reinstall it, it's like, yo, you need more storage on your space, and my phone is mainly taken up by pictures and pictures of me and family members and stuff like that. So I'll have to send those pictures to my laptop some way because it isn't sending through a laptop, and when I connect it through, say, my USB, not all the pictures are showing up. But as I was saying, is to find it to send somewhere to my laptop, take those pictures from my laptop and put it on my thumb drive, and then just delete them off my phone and kind of delete them off my WhatsApp too because it's taking up space. I'm gonna give you a funny story. It's not that funny anymore because I've been thinking about it too much. But I remember high school, me and one of my friends, Gio, was kind of copying someone else's homework or someone else's classwork. And one of my other friends, like, Jugga, walk up and was like, yo, you guys copy something or something like that. And Gio said, yo, Me a tongue drive. Keyword tongue drive. Me just suck up everything. Wipe on that. Yo, for months we call them on tongue drive. Like, bro, that's fruity dog. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna do some leg focus exercise. The fast today was incredible. I was tempted with cigarettes too. I was tempted with going out because people who I normally socialize with, they were there. I'm like, yo, you guys left? And they was like, oh, we're here, come here. I'm like, nah. But the guy I worked with today, he gave me a cigarette. Like, oh, we're going out for a smoke. I didn't want to say like no. I didn't want anyone to either know that I was on a fast too. So I got the cigarette, I light it, and I just like hold it, let it blow out. And then when he was leaving, he's like, yo, I left two on your bags. I left two on your bag, I mean. And bro, it took so much effort from me to throw it in the bin. To just throw it, watch them falling into the bin one by one. Because I'm like, yo, I want to smoke these. But I'm like, no, if I do, I fail the day. It better, yo, I fail the day by, say, a shorts. I don't post one shorts, I don't post two shorts instead of me just smoking and scrapping everything. But another reason why I didn't go to the gym is it's after 11. I go to the gym, I would be coming home till 1. I want to get everything done. I want to be productive. I want to actually go to sleep, see if I can work up early. I want to actually go to the gym tomorrow and see if I can record with my camera. I don't want to be too self-conscious because there's a lot of people there. Because there's a lot of people there, I'm not whipping out my camera. But I'm going to eat some food. See if I can deal with that situation with the low storage. And take a shower, record a video, edit it, and have it ready for tomorrow. So, took a shower, gonna do some workout and meditate and just go to bed, dog. Like that whole process of trying to change it from off of my phone to my laptop, yo, that was just tedious, dog. I hated doing it. And guess what? You want me to tell you? Still didn't work. So I had to get iPhone, iCloud storage, and I ain't even talking about that. Just skip to me going to the workout.
Ain't none of this complaining. I still lead the pack with my face front. Wavy as ever, I'm Joe Namath. I've been at it for a while now. But I don't need no break or none. I just need my space.
Yeah, so the last thing I have on my schedule left to do is meditate. I'm not even gonna tell you guys the time because yo, I wasted a lot of time. Not just with like sending the pictures, but like idling. It's after 3, by the way. Yep. Anyways, I'm a home my 6 minutes of meditation. Turn my laptop off and hit snooze. Am I the only one that saw that? Anyways, yeah. Yo, so that's it for the night. My first win in a like 2 weeks. I feel excited, bro. The only thing left to do is go to bed and show up stronger for tomorrow. Show up more determined. I'm more confident. I'm more confident for tomorrow. But yo, hope you guys have a good night. I wonder how am I gonna top episode 3 because this is fire so far. Hi, good morning. I didn't. It's currently Tuesday. I didn't get to go to the gym this morning. I woke up, I edited the video, and then I'm like, yo, I know I'm gonna go back to sleep because I feel so tired. Let me just meditate. I meditated, and then, yo, I don't even know when the video like finish saving, and then I woke up back. I just posted the video, and I'm here. I'm like, I don't feel like. I had some weird dreams, which, like, from doing this fast, I'm being cleansed. I know I'm being cleansed, but at the same time I'm tempted. So it's me fighting the tempt. Like, yeah, I failed Sunday. I consider Sunday a fail because I was smoking. I win last night. I win yesterday. Although I was tempted with smoking, I rejected it. I threw it out. I passed. I didn't drink. I didn't do anything of that. One thing though, and this only happens to me when I drink, and I didn't drink last night. I had one of them wet dreams, them sexual dreams, which I ain't even going into. The girl, I know the girl, but as I say, I'm not going into that. So I was being tempted because I only get those when I drink, and I didn't drink anything yesterday. And next thing too, the other dream, I remember, like, I have some clothes over there. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, it's not really that good, and I need to move them, but it's like, yo, I just draw from them now. Like, I don't get the time to wash my clothes, and I need to wash those. But I got a dream where, like, my stepmom, like, she was in the room and she saw the pile there, and she took up, like, you know, those bags you would put clothes in. Like, she had one over there, and she took it up and just left. And I'm like, alright, that means I should clean it up. But I'm also looking at that spiritually as, yo, I need to be cleansed more, basically, or I'm cleansing myself more, something like that. So I'm bringing my camera to the gym tonight. I don't care. I'm getting shots of me working out in the gym. I'm serious. Since I'm going to the gym tonight, I'll probably finish around 11. Who knows, maybe 12. Yeah, I can just text my dad and tell him I'm gonna reach late. So I need to finish the stuff on my power list. Finish most of the stuff on my power list so that when I come in, I don't have much things to do. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm gonna start my fast. I did a 3-day fast. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Since it's like my official day off, I'm gonna do a dirty bulk, like eat a whole bunch of food. I have like 3 plates of food in the fridge, dog. Or 2. I have some fried dumpling and I think cabbage. I have some rice and peas and chicken. And I have a food that I brought back yesterday. Some white rice with turkey and asparagus. Yo, I love asparagus. So I'm gonna be munching on that through tomorrow. I'm just gonna be a dirty bulk. Just gonna do a dirty bulk. I think I want to bring back something I used to implement in the past, like fasting every Monday, or maybe fasting every Tuesday, or doing intermediate fast from a certain time to a certain time. Because, yo, once I eat last night, unless I wake up super early, I'm not eating. And some days when I wake up super early, I don't eat. So I'm like, alright, I'ma like implement that on a certain day. And honestly, I don't even feel hungry, dog. It's killing your flesh. But right now I'm gonna do some reading. I'm not gonna show you guys me reading. You've guys seen so many clips of that. I'm gonna do some reading. Let's see what else on my power list to do. I don't know if you guys can see. It's not a lot. It's just the time. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and brush my teeth. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna take my vitamins. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna spend some time with God, meaning like listen to the word, listen to the Bible, or read in the Bible, which I'm most gonna listen to. I'm gonna post the next shorts. Yeah, I probably won't make a video until I come back in the night, because there's people here. I want them to be rambunctious. Yeah, but that's it for now.
Yo, word to my mother. 2 things I never do is leave the crib without some rubbers. I tell a funky hoe I love her. These bras be trying to get a brother caught up in a sticky situation. It's an menstruation. Psychos, they all psycho. Ask Michael before you give a go for Billy jeans and the nice clothes. Like, whoa, don't let them trap you on the tight ropes. Spike holes in the condom to form a psycho overnight. Ask Quan, he know what it's like. He wore a hat, but it exploded twice. But fuck a bad bitch, I do this rap shit and put it over life on the coldest night. Sunshine like the solar strike. And I swear I got the weirdest cases. Fight chicks in the weirdest places, from rooftops to staircases. Like, get a load of their faces. Face it, if you fear hater, you get put into the square space. I don't touch these bitches, they will never catch me slipping. I don't trust these bitches, they can never catch me slipping. I don't trust these bitches, they will never catch me slipping.
So I just got back home from the gym, 2 o'clock on the dot, and I basically told my dad I would be here or I would get back after 1. So if you see this, which I know you won't see this, I'm sorry for waking you up so late. Anyways, was a good workout. Like I was in there, I was sitting down. I did the first clip you guys see, that I'll drop that video as a standalone video itself. But the first like workout clip you see, that's from like my last set, or that's like the fourth one of the first set, if you understand. But yeah, I was there doing that first, like the curls, and like this Arabic guy was behind me. And I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna take out my camera yet. The place wasn't busy. There was a little people in there, but the last time I was there it was less. So I thought it would be less, but actually no, it was a decent amount. Not too crowded, but it's like small, so there was a lot of space, and I got a place to pull out my camera. No one disturbed me, no one cared, it seems. And I did it like I sat down and I just thinking to myself like, you're gonna pull out the camera. And just pull out the camera, set it up. I started recording my clips. Like I got comfortable over time. So like you would see me change and stuff like that. I basically got every workout that I do. With the machine curl, I was looking for like the straight bar. I couldn't find that, so I had to use that uncomfortable stuff. And yeah, I don't like it. I don't think I'll be using that again. Man's tripping over his words. Anyways, it was a good workout. I felt good. When I was leaving, like to 2, I saw people coming in. When I was going through the door, this old man was coming in. This girl was sitting in her car in the car park. Like it was good, rain was falling, so this is kind of soak. I got wet too, so I had a little cough. Hopefully it doesn't change into anything. And yeah, it was just good. I wanted to finish working earlier, but yeah, it's whatever though. If I had finished earlier, I would have worked out earlier. But that also would have impacted, would I have taken out my camera if it was busier? That's the thing. And when I was dumping the garbage at work, because I work like right beside there, when rain was falling, there was a lot of cars in the car park over there, so it was like, all right. But yeah, I finished working after 12, like 12:15, 12:16. I went straight there. I work out. I left like from 1 to 2, like say maybe 10 minutes to 2. And yeah, I got back home, say like 2 o'clock on the dot. So it was good. Like say a hour and 45 minutes workout, a hour and 30 minutes workout, somewhere between that range. Yeah, it was a good workout. But I'ma go up, I'ma eat the food I brought back from work yesterday, which is some asparagus. I love asparagus. Piece of turkey, and like turkey slices and some rice. And I'm drink some water because I'm thirsty, dog. So I'ma do that. I'ma come down, record a video, take a shower, brush my teeth, say my prayers, thank God for the day, you know what I mean? I want to talk to my niece tomorrow because I haven't talked to that girl in a while, you know what I mean? I miss that little girl. My little daughter, Jima. And when I say my daughter, she's my niece, but she looks like my older brother, which also I look like my older brother, and my older brother look like my mom. But anyways, as I was saying, she looks like my older brother. She looks like a despicable image of my older brother. She looks like a copy of him. And I kind of look like him, so I say, yo, she's my daughter because, yeah, she looks like me in a way. But no, I love that little girl. My first niece, like, one of the tattoos inspiration like I have is important people to me. So it would be my mom's name, my name, my brother's name, and it would be her name. So four. Yeah. But yeah. So that's it to the next scene. I'm not gonna show you guys what I'm eating. Maybe. But yeah, that's it. Good morning. It's currently after 9. I just woke up. It's a new day. I just woke up. My alarm was blaring. I'm gonna drop some sheet in the machine. Go to the gym right now. It's leg day. If I stay any longer, I won't go. I'm gonna get something to eat first. I got some pasta in the fridge from last night, and I have some rice and peas and chicken, which that's what I'm gonna eat with some tea. And yeah, just do that. I wanna clean out my room today. I think one of my friends going to Panama, so Costa Rica. So she's probably gonna go out, and I'm probably gonna get invited, and I can either A not go or B go. So it goes. So I got back from the gym a while ago. I ate some food, drink some tea, and I got my room to clean because it's a mess right now. So I'll probably let you guys see some of that. I'm not gonna do you guys like when I said I'll probably show you my dinner, but honestly that food wasn't that good. Anyways, yeah, I'm exhausted. I went to bed late last night and I woke up pretty early, or woke up early to my standards. So I'm gonna take like an hour of sleep. My mentor has a group call today around 7 to 8. It's an hour. So I'm gonna take basically like an hour sleep. By then my clothes should be finished washing. I can clean out my room, clean the bathroom, take a shower meanwhile cleaning out the shower, or take a shower after cleaning out the shower. And then yeah, that's it. But see you guys. Yo, so I'm currently in a video right now. A group call with one of my mentor, Cry, and some of my brothers from the Brotherhood. We have group call each Wednesday. I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek, but if you want to see the video, or if you want to see the whole call, you gotta go on Cry's page and check it out. Yo, this man is one of them who made me the person who I am today.
I never post none of them because when I do it, I'm gonna drop a vlog of all of these clips, and it's gonna be like, at least for me, it's gonna be the best video that I will be proud of. But this video specifically, and it's funny, Corey, I believe this was like after I got off the call closing you. This was like my first week of 1% Academy, right? This is a video I watched for positive motivation, right? All of the internal traits that you dislike about yourself that you're working to change. You have to constantly remind yourself of that motherfucker. Fellas, if I took a lie detector test and they was like, Cry, what's the number one identifying factor of why guys fall up with their powerless when they join 1% Academy? It would be they stop reading the Mindset Mastery resources. And 50% of these that I'm telling you guys, whether it's Letter to Self, List 8, List to Love, Villain, whatever it is, Hero, whatever it is, are Mindset Mastery resources. I don't just tell y'all to read them motherfuckers because I'm just like Hitler or some shit. I just know that you need to be reminded. And the stats behind it, which I'll get into in a second. The second is the List of Love, my favorite of them all. I love the List of Hate. I'm sorry, not List of Love, List of Hate. I love that shit. Right? I have to be reminded of the friends, the chicks, the jobs, the people, every fucking day. Now, if you're positive, you don't need to. You're different. I'm kind of psycho. I love that shit. Right? SMS screenshots. Y'all seen my videos? I posted screenshots before of when chicks is coming at me crazy. Right? The countdown. Right? Now, you would think this is positive, but at least for me, it's negative. When you guys see me post the count, like, you always have to give your standards a deadline. Because if you just say, I want to be a millionaire, when do you want to be a fucking millionaire, brother? In 10 years? Then you're going to wake up every day like you got 10 years. One of the best quotes from Elon Musk is he says, figure out how to complete your year plan in 6 fucking months. once I heard that, and I believe I read it in Think and Grow Rich, I was like, I'm gonna give all my like really big output standards a deadline. And if I don't hit it on the deadline, it's not the end of the world. Like I'm not gonna like crash out, right? But I'm not coping with that. Like I'm giving myself the fucking deadline. But when I look at that deadline every single morning, fellas, I don't get positive motivation. I get negative motivation. I be like, bro, every fucking day I'm getting closer and closer. Like, holy shit. Right? So it's very important to have that deadline. Lastly, is the negative side of what I just showed you, right? So obviously you guys saw, maybe not all of you guys were on the group call, but I did a group call of when I invested my last into a mentorship that was like,
So I just finished the call. Was very entertaining, was very educational. It was about motivation basically and user discipline. But I'm hungry. I'm not gonna eat it though. I'm gonna do some cleaning. I'm gonna finish some cleaning and then yeah, I'm gonna take a shower and then just that's it for the night. No, I lie. I still have reading to do. I still have to meditate. I still have to post 2 shorts. Yo, just let me just get on these now. Hey YouTube, or hey Be the Beast episode 3. Today is just a failure of a day and it's all because of me. I'm not gonna say it's anyone else. It was just me. And the only thing I really got done today was recording a video I'm about to do right now. And I want to get up early, go to the gym, take out the garbage, go to the gym and stuff like that. Yeah, I realized that I didn't really record anything today. So I'm like, yo, just to record something. Like I went out last night. I didn't come back home, so I didn't record a video last night. I failed yesterday too. I didn't when I got back home around 10, ate some food. Since I just came off of a 3-day fast, I also fasted from music. But anyway, since I came off of a 3-day fast, I decided to kind of dirty bulk. So I've been eating a lot of foods. I ate this morning. I came down and was watching House of the Dragons, and then I was super tired, so I just set my alarm for an hour sleep. Got back up, slept for the next 30 hours, and yeah, from that I went to work. I was going to the gym after, but I didn't want to get home late to kind of mess up my productivity, and I kind of want to capitalize on tomorrow. So I got home, ate some food, just like scroll. So I need to get back. I need to get the stuffs off my phone that allows me to scroll. I need to take back Facebook off. I need to take Snapchat off or minimize my access to them. And yeah, I just went to the bathroom for a bit, came out, about to record a video, kind of strolling through my WhatsApp to see which video ideas I have. And yeah, I'm gonna record something about the NBA finals or about Wemby and see if I can record a few more to have in stock. And yeah, that's it. Like I've been losing passion for stuff for all of this, but I still gotta show up and do the work. Laziness didn't bring me here. Not doing the work didn't bring me here. Cutting the work short didn't bring me here. I need to actually lock back in and focus, because if I don't, I won't become the person who I am supposed to be. So yo, this is an exclusive content for Be the Beast. If you guys made it this far in the video, say yo, Ep3. The reason why I'm making this video is because like I realized that this episode of Be the Beast 3 wasn't really that much engagement. Yeah, I fasted for 3 days and that was it. Then I had like a gym scene and I think pretty much that's it. So I'm like, yo, let me give something exclusive. The reason why I go so hard. Like, yo, I grew up in Jamaica, my mom and my older brother. Yeah, you guys have heard these parts of my story so far, but let me just tell you again. I didn't always have the best relationship with my father because I didn't grow up with him. Even though it's hard to call him dad, I don't call him that unless I have to. And for me, it still feels weird. Yo, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I moved to Canada when I was 18, so my relationship with my father, we weren't close. It's now that we're getting there, and I still kind of ease off because like it's weird for me. But I grew up seeing my mom as a very hardworking person, so I adopt that. And believe you me, I don't like to work. Yo, I would rather be just doing my own thing, just expressing my creativity, whether by drawing or writing songs or just playing with music. Do something along that line, something that has me expressing my creativity. But in order for me to do that, I need freedom. So I'm like, yo, work as much as you can now, so in the future you can be free. Bro, honestly, dog, like, for me, I realized from a young age that I have to do things on my own. And when I moved to Canada, I realized, yo, it's even worse. The most people will say is this, and you have to figure out everything else on your own. Like, for me, I came here and my voice on away. I just started working. Like, but then when I just moved up, like, I had music in mind. So for me, it was like, yo, music, save, get money, go to studio. I realized that the studios up here aren't like the ones at home. So I bought all my equipment and I just started working on my music. But for me, it was different. For me, it was different. It was like, yo, I'll be in a certain mood and emotions now, and I'm working on a song, and yo, I really want to make the song now. But as soon as the mood or the feelings pass, I'm like, yeah, I don't feel it for the song no more. And I'm very picky and perfectionist, so I'll be working on a song, just voicing the song, and I'll be like listening it over, and if my voice sounds off, I'm like, yo, I'm not doing this. I just delete the whole thing and scrap it. So I eventually didn't release any songs, or I released a few songs. Then I went through my breakup. I went through with my friends switching up with me, and I group them in the same category because it's like in the same short span of time. I'm gonna give you something too that happens in a relationship. So I was always giving her attention, because I remember she said like, yo, her ex didn't give her attention. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna give you attention. And eventually she started ignoring me, and yo, that hurts. Maybe because of abandoning issue, I wonder why. But yeah, that hurts. And eventually I remember the night of the breakup, the night before, so she sent me this video, right? But the video, it didn't load. And me looking back at it now, I'ma always credit God for that, because I'm like, yo, I don't know how I would be able to sleep that night. So it was like a TED talk she recorded or something like that. And I remember I texted her like, yo, the video didn't send or it didn't load. And she texted me back like, alright, I'm gonna text you tomorrow, I'm gonna talk to you later. After the whole day of ignoring me, right? Before that, it was New Year's Eve, and I texted her, I'm like, yo, you want to do the countdown and call? And she's like, maybe. So I texted her after 12 o'clock. I was leaving work that time, and I call myself an idiot for this, but I was gullible. I texted her like, oh, I'm glad that you're in my life. Hopefully we can work on our relationship 2025, making it stronger and stuff like that. And then I think it was the second day of 2025, because she basically ignored me the whole first day, and then she sent me that video in the night. And then the second day of January, right, she sends me this long ass voice note or long ass voicemail or whichever it is, and I listen to it, and she basically started off like, yo, excuse me, I'm laughing because for me, dog, when I look over certain things that hurt me in the past, when I kind of get over them, I can laugh about it. So in some way, I kind of get over it, but this part doesn't pain me as much. Is most likely like what really pains me is how she made me feel during the later half of the relationship. But let me get back to the story. She basically starts the message off like, yo, can we break up? She thinks we should break up. I heard that I basically sat on the floor, dog. So, basically I was calling my mom and my dad and I was venting. I was angry, you know. I was going to work that day, so I was even crying too and stuff like that. I remember I was at work too, and like one of the G that I work with Sunday, I went on a break. This man kind of sneak up on me and I heard his footstep. Yo, I just wipe off the tears from off my eyes. Like, you good at my ear. Yo, snow was falling outside, so I couldn't go outside. I had to be inside the building. So I'm like, with my voice sounding a certain way, bro. I think the voicemail or the voice note was like 20 minutes. It was like 15-20 minutes. I couldn't listen it in one go, bro. It was just hard. It was a hard pill to swallow. So I kept on listening to it piece, and when I felt like my heart was broken more, or like when I felt more pain, I would stop it and kind of catch my breath little and then go back to it. And you know, eventually she texted me like if I'm okay, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't really know what to do and stuff like that. So eventually I met up with her back in February, right? And it's like, yo, I text her like, yo, can you comb my hair? And she's like, yeah, because she used to comb my hair. And we met up, we kind of talked and thing, and I basically like confronted her in a way. I'm like, yo, you didn't really give me time to talk, so I basically talk and she listened and stuff like that. But let me get back to the thing she said. She basically said, yo, I put a lot in the relationship. I focus too much on her or the relationship, I don't remember, and she wants me to focus more on myself. Yo, that hurt, you know. That really hurt, because I'm like, yo, just say that to me before. You could have said that to me before instead of ignoring me. Just say, yo, focus more on yourself. Yo, even so, like, bro, there was nights that I call her, there was days that I text her and she would have never replied till the day after. She wouldn't even pay me no money. She would have let the phone ring out. And yo, I used to, that hurts me now, but at the same time it used to fuel me, because I'm like, alright, let me just focus on myself in a bit. But at the same time, when she texts me back, I would always run back to text her. Or always, she was the first thing on my mind, she was the last thing on my mind. And I made her my top priority. I basically put her above God, so it was bound to crumble. And I'm not gonna say, yo, she didn't love me, because the version of me, but then I would not have stayed with that version of me. So yeah, I have to give her a props for that. I have to give her a thanks for that. But yo, it was heartbreaking, dog, knowing that, yo, I always try to be there for you. I always try to be there for someone else, right? But at the same time, it was like, it felt easy for her to just ignore me. And I'm like, yo, the least little thing you could have come to me. And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry. This is still part of the message that she sent me. She was like, oh, I'm sorry that I've been ignoring you and this, and I don't want to hurt your feelings. Bro, the longer you kept trying to hurt my feelings, like, I remember knowing that it would come to an end. I remember recording a voicemail, because back in the day, yo, I always knew I would face that depressive season. So I used to record voicemail for myself, knowing that, yo, I'm gonna go back and listen to these because they would like help me. So I would listen to one of them where I was in my depressive season, and it would basically say, yo, hold your head up. And I'll be like, alright, I was in that and I came out. So this depressive season, I'ma come out of it. So I basically recorded a voice note saying, yo, I feel like we're gonna break up on this and that, but I would give up my dreams to be with her. Like, listen over that. No, I'ma say, yo, that nigga was a dumbass, bro. I would have smack him in the head. But anyways, yeah. yeah, I'm a but yeah, when she said like sorry I didn't talk, yo, I still don't understand, bro. Like for me, I don't argue. I come to you and talk because I feel like, yo, if two person can't talk about something, what's the point, right? And I don't know, people always make it feel like, or people always make it seem like, yo, I can't talk. I'm not literate. I'm illiterate or something like that. Like I don't have any sense. I can't sit down and have a regular conversation. So I'm like, yo, all you had to do was come and speak to me. All you had to do was say, yo, I made you feel this kind of way or that kind of way. You feel like what she said, feel like I'm disrupting her peace or something like that. Yo, come to me and tell me that, bro. That's all I wanted you to do. But instead, you see me call and ignore me, and I still don't know how people do that. Like for me, I haven't been in a relationship then because I took a year off. I took a year off to kind of just purge everything from my system. Like I used to be so unhealthy mentally, spiritually, emotionally, not really physically, but everything else. So I basically I went on a year fasting basically to kind of recuperate and become a better version of myself. So like she basically blocked me and everything, which, yo, that hurts. Cause here's the thing, right? She's like, oh, I would love to be with you again. And me in that moment I was hurt, but a part of me felt like, yo, this was the end and there was no coming back from it. But I lied and told her, yeah, the same. And the more time went on without us texting, because it was always me texting her first, it was always me reaching out. It was basically with my friendship, with my friends too. It was always me reaching out to them. And I decided, yo, I'ma stop. I decided that, yo, I won't do anything for a few days, and it stretched on to a week and no one basically texted me, no one called, no one texted me. So this was around February, around Valentine's Day, and no one said anything to me. No one said, yo, you good? And my friends knowing that I went through this. I remember I went through something with my friends shortly after. Like one of them basically said, when you go through anything with a girl again, let me see who you are run to. And I say like, yo, I didn't go to you though, bro. I didn't say anything to you about the breakup until after it happened, when you guys basically called me to play a game and stuff like that. We had a group and they called the group, and basically I just told them. So it's not like I went to you, and it's pretty funny coming from the guy that basically called me to help him try to fix the problem with him and him girl, and then he wanted to do dumb stuff. But I'm not getting into that. So yeah, and I remember, like, for me this was a heartfelt, this was emotional. I don't know how she took it, but I remember, like, to the end of February I basically sent her a message saying like, thank you for being a part of my life, this and that. I had to let go of the thought of us getting back together to focus on myself, knowing that, yo, I don't have anything to fall back on, basically something like that. I said, I don't know how she took that, but for me it was something emotional. For me, yo, I was even lying because a part of me still wanted to get back together, but a part of me know that it would not have happened. A part of me said, yo, I was too hurt to actually get involved back with her. But I sent that message. It took so much out of me to send it. It was a long ass paragraph. I don't even read it, you know what I mean? And eventually, you know, I remember I went on TikTok and, like, I went on her story. She blocked me. I basically deleted my Instagram after, not deleted, like, went MIA from Instagram, just deactivated my account. I did the same. I think she blocked my phone number too. Like, the reason why I went MIA from Instagram, I just deactivated my Instagram, I deactivated my TikTok shortly after. I deleted my Snapchat, it was, I just wanted a break from everything, right? And I just wanted to see who would actually be there for me. Well, as you guys heard from before, no one. No one basically showed up for me, dog. So it was me in this depressive season. It felt like one of the hardest depressive seasons I ever faced. It was just me alone, bro. I remember one day I came from work and I just cursed. I looked up to the ceiling and I was like cursing God, bro. I'm like, yo, this is your fault. And yo, honestly, I thank God for all of that because, yo, if I didn't go through all of that, I wouldn't be the nigga that I am today. I wouldn't be, let me pause, that was disrespectful. I wouldn't be the man that I am today. So I have to thank God for all of that. And yo, honestly, it still hurts me in a way because, yo, some moment I still think about her. Some moment I still have like conversation in my mind with her, basically, or a future conversation, future connection. But a part of me is like, yo, I'm not trying to revisit this. I'm not trying to revisit what we had. And then a part of me is asking God, like, yo, why am I still plagued with memories and thoughts? Why not just like erase all the memories we had from our brain? At this point, it's not even the memories, just the feeling, dog, the way how I felt. I just want the feelings to be gone. Nowadays, some of the time I'm depressed is because the feeling just come back off. It overwhelms me and I'm like, yo, I can't deal with this. I don't want to experience this no more. But yo, I don't really kind of want to force anything onto you guys or put those things onto you guys. I just kind of want to give you some exclusive. But yeah, as I realized when I was building by myself, no one was there for me, dog. So I had to do things on my own. I had to learn to do things on my own. Like the me now is way different than the me who was in 2024. Even the me last year, the start of last year, I was way different back then. I was heavily influenced by lust. Like I think from my late years in high school was just watching porn and masturbating each and every day. Yo, that thing ain't healthy, dog. And like the whole of last year, I just decided to go celibate. It's like this year now that I really started going back. Hey, calm down, nigga. Yeah, the whole of last year I just went celibate. So that's why in the previous Be the Beast I basically say, yo, I don't do masturbation. It's because I fear going back to the version of me who was doing it each and every day. And even this morning I was plagued to go on this site or that site. I blocked every site on my phone so I can't search for a weird enough site pop up. I tried to do the same thing on my laptop. Unfortunately, certain sites are still there, but as long as I stay focused and I still run from it, not trying to say, oh, let me just look at it and nothing will affect me. But my stories are always over the place. Anyways, I like it. Like you guys can see me. I can speak naturally to you guys. But I realized I had to do everything on my own. Basically, my dad will say a talk or claim that he would do this and eventually I did it on my own. Or he would say it in a way where I'm like, alright, yeah, this is all on me, bro. So certain things that I do are certain way I talk about things. It's just me, dog. I can't even explain it no more. It's just me. I remember he's like, oh, when I just moved here, it's like, oh, study your G1, so when you do your G1 and this and that. And then I remember one time we went to him like, yo, could you teach me how to drive? Oh, I don't have time. I'm like, alright. So the people I was working for at the time, they paid for me to go to driving school because they wanted me to work there more. Because they consider me one of the good ones here. And then my dad would basically come pressure me sometime, oh, what's happening for the driving and this and me thinking in my mind like, yo, you had no involvement, so why are you pressuring me about driving? I remember one time he came to me like, oh, I'm gonna sell you a car, 2012 Honda Civic, 5 grand cash one time. I'm like, yo, I can't afford that one time. I'm like, yo, what if I give you piece? What if I give you half and half later? Oh, no, cause I'ma spend half the money. I'm like, yo, that doesn't have nothing to do with me, dog. Well, anyways, like, I'm like, alright. So I paid to do my extra driving lessons, and I got my G2 license. And there's times he come to me about car, and me they're thinking like, yo, I don't want you to say anything to me about. As a matter of fact, like, certain things that I built on my own, I don't want anyone to come to me and talk to me about, because yo, when I needed the help, there was no help for me. So when it's my business, let me even get into that. So when I left my job, 2025, and I started doing sales, basically told him I'm a stepmom. No one even fought it on me. I can't, you're not gonna understand. That's basically a Jamaican term. When you say the name fall upon me, it mean like, yo, they didn't even pay me any mind. When I told them that they didn't even pay me any mind, dog, I'm like, alright, say less. So nowadays I don't say nothing. I don't say anything to them. I just do my own thing. And when it's the time to reveal it, or when it's taking off, I'm like, alright, yeah, that's it. I don't tell anybody anything. I got my G2. I don't think I even told him when I got my G2. It just eventually came out, yeah, I got my G2. And it's gonna be the same for my G. When I get my G, you're not gonna know. I remember one time I said to him like, I'm gonna buy a car, and you put on the, say you're the primary insurer, and put me on it as a secondary insurer. And this man came up with an excuse for, oh, this and that. I'm not gonna tell you the excuse, because I don't want to get in the business. I don't want you to get in his business. And I'm like, yo, I would be the one to pay the money. It's not like you would pay the money and you're still giving me the excuse. So I'm like, alright, say less. So that's one of the reasons I don't go for him. I don't go to him for any help. And I remember he used to be like, oh, you can come to me for advice and this and that. His advice is basically a lecture, and it's the same thing over and over. You think I want to hear about, oh, don't play any games, or this and that, or the earth is flat, or whatever else, oh, going this work because you're young. Like, bro, I'm not trying to work fucking 12 hours, sorry for my language, I'm not trying to work 12 hours a day just to come home exhausted and do that repeatedly each and every day. Bro, there's mans not lifting a muscle and they're getting way more paid just by using their mind. And I'm trying to reach on that same level, because eventually I won't be able to move my muscle. Eventually, all of these, my body is gonna fail me. I'm trying to be more, I'm basically trying to follow the 4 levels of wealth. So the 4 levels of wealth are, the first level is implementation. That's where you use your hands. That's the lowest level of wealth. That's where you do the hardest amount of work and the least amount of money. That's construction, bro. And I'm trying to reach the 4th level of wealth. But before I get to the 4th level, the 2nd level of wealth is unification. That's where you manage over the implementers. Then you have 3rd level, which is communicator. That's where I am. That's where you speak to people. And the 4th level is imagination. That's where you use your imaginations. People making movies, bro, making millions of money from that, millions of dollars. And it's not that I'm driven by the money, I'm driven by the freedom. Because yo, those people have the most amount of time. I want my freedom, dog. I want to do so much more with my freedom. There's a lot of things that I want to accomplish, but I don't have the time to do. Even though being here, like, it's after 1, I still have a few things left on my schedule. I need to take a shower, I need to do some abs workout, I need to read my Bible. And yeah, basically that's it for the night. But yeah, I'm sorry to bore you guys. Or I'm sorry to get you guys invested. Yeah, I was kind of plagued. I was kind of plagued by the thoughts earlier. So me kind of talking about them and expressing how I feel kind of got them off my chest and kind of got them off my mind. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching Be the Beast episode 3. I know it was different from my previous one so far. For me, from what I can see so far, episode 3 is my favorite. And as I said, if you made it this far, comment EP3. But yo, that's it. Stay blessed by the best. Peace.